Hey, what's up guys? It's King Tuts Pro and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. But in this tutorial, I want to surprise you guys a little bit. In the previous video, I told you guys that I would make a video explaining how to do a GIF banner or a GIF banner, an animated banner, a YouTube banner. Unfortunately, YouTube has disabled that feature. You can no longer upload .gif files to YouTube, so you can't have anything animated anymore, which really sucks because I mean it's really cool, but at the same time, I mean it really didn't serve a purpose at the same time. So what I've done is I made this right here, and I made this for my YouTube channel. It's a very simplistic 2D banner for YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that looks like over on my channel. So if you go over to my YouTube channel right now, it should look something like this. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page. It's going to look a little bit like this. So again, it gives you kind of that cool looking feeling at the same time with all this smoke and the logo stuff. I'm going to be changing my avatar as well with this logo here. If you guys can tell me what this looks like to you, like if this looks like a K and then a P, like a K is backwards, like a flipped, and then a P, or do you see the K, the T, which is right here, and then the P? I don't know. I just wanted to see what other people would look like what other people would like if they see it. What would they think of it? So yeah, and before I start, I created a straw poll. Now this is gonna be very helpful for me because sometimes I don't really run out of ideas. It's hard to come up with ideas. So that's why I made a straw poll where you guys can vote for a next video, like a next tutorial video. So what I've done here is I'm going to be posting the link in the description, so you guys can go ahead and go in the description and click to go here. And once you're on this website, it's going to say, what video should I do next? You can only pick one, of course. So if you want an iMovie tutorial, click this and you click vote. I'm not going to click vote because I want to make sure that everything is fair. If you want a Photoshop tutorial, click here. An After Effects tutorial, click here. Or a YouTube tutorial, which I haven't done in a while, click there and click vote. Once I have seen everything, I'm gonna give you guys like 48 hours. Within 48 hours, I'm gonna be checking this. I'm gonna go over the results, and then on the following day after this, once I see it, I'm gonna go on to results here, and of course nothing is there. So once you guys vote, it's gonna say, and then it's going to give me a pie graph where I can see it. So that is going to be really helpful so for me, and yeah. So if you guys noticed, I have not been posting a lot of videos lately. That's because I've been busy with school and stuff, and I have passed my written tests on the learner's permit, which is awesome. You know, props to you if you live in Utah, because that is cool. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys how to do this right here in Photoshop. You can see, yes, I do have Spotify open because sometimes I get bored when I like to make YouTube banners or when I work with Photoshop. So here it is. This is what I have created. It isn't something too crazy or too boring at the same time. So what I've done is I made this 2D banner, and if I zoom in, you can see all of the awesome details I've done. I've done like this thing right here, which is I think a bar, and then I did my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me. It's right here. It's the troll, and you can see my logo. You can see the outline. You can see some smoke in the background, and yeah. You can also see, like, if I show you, you can see there's like a small highlight or an outline of our top bar, which is awesome. And then the rest right here is blank because YouTube, when you watch a video on a TV, I mean, I don't think you guys watch a video in full in TV. If you do, that's great, but it's not really it's gonna be pointless to put everything in here. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, so I'm gonna be giving you guys a template so you guys can follow along. I'm pretty sure you guys have been with me a very long time. If you're an old subscriber, you know that I do go fast in my videos, and I'm starting to pick up a lot of stuff now. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be starting off a little bit more advanced now. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest you guys go back to my previous videos where I'll show you how to use Photoshop and all of the tools. So to begin, I have organized everything right here because I'm an organized person. So To create it, go over to File, click New, and the width 2560, the height 1440, the resolution 72, color mode RGB color, leave everything the same, background contents wide, blah blah blah. Give it a name, click OK, and there you go. Here's our document. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that by this point. So if I go back to our badge banner, here we go. By the way, this is where I got my social icon, the YouTube, Instagram, whatever, by Rated Designs. You guys should check him out. He's awesome. He's an awesome artist. So I mean, he has a YouTube channel. I'll post his in the description, so you guys can give him some credits for this video. So I'm gonna go over to window, and I'm gonna go over to do badge banner. Okay, so it's very easy. It's not that hard. Very simple. What I've done is I made a social media. You don't have to do this. This is optional. So I mean, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. So you could just disable this. Bars, this is just what's hiding everything behind it. So we're going to be doing that. So you can see our guides here. If you guys don't know how to use guides, I made a video on that a while back. Not too long ago, about a week ago or so. You can press Command semicolon on a Mac to bring up the guides, or to bring them up, or to hide them. Or Control semicolon on a PC. So that is how you use the guides. They're going to be very helpful because we're going to be making a banner, and whatever you're going to be like showing has to fit in here, okay, no matter what. You can see mine's off. I don't know why, but screw it, why not? Okay, I might have to change this a little bit, so it might not stay the same right here, so just keep that in mind, okay? But just keep in mind that you want to keep this right here inside of the inner rectangle, and the outside of the rectangle is going to be for wider desktop. And yeah. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. It is so freaking hot in here. It is freaking like 90 degrees in here, and I am baking right now. So sorry for the interruption. So again, you don't have to have everything set up just the way I am. Everything can be like personal preference. If you don't like the color purple or dark purple, you can go ahead and change it. So I'm gonna go over to window, and I'm gonna go over to our YouTube banner template, or this is the one I've created. By the way, this is what I'm gonna be giving you guys. I'm going to save that. This is what I'm gonna be giving you guys in the description for you guys to download. So you're gonna have this right here. So I'm gonna just leave untitled, whatever. I'm not gonna use that one, but you know how to make the document. So the background is gonna be locked. That's okay. We're not gonna be messing around with the background as much. So if I go back to our badge banner, you can see everything I've done here. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the guides so you guys can see. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go back to our YouTube channel banner. I'm gonna create a new layer over here on the bottom left, or bottom right, excuse me. And then once you have done that, you're gonna go over to the rectangle tool, and this will allow you to create rectangles of different sorts. You can hold down Shift to create a square. So that's a handy feature. It's pretty much the shape tool if you guys to, you know, mess around. But this is the custom shape tool, which I'm not gonna be making a video on that because not a lot of people use that. But inside our layer 1, it should be transparent. As you can see, there's like checkerboards. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be clicking and dragging on the outside of our document. So if your document's like this, or it's zoomed in all the way like that, just press Command minus or Control minus on a PC, and that will allow you to zoom out of our canvas or our document. So now we're gonna go ahead and click and drag to fill the top portion of our document. So just like this, and we're gonna do the same thing like up here. Once we've done that, we're gonna go click on our move tool, and we're gonna press Command T like this. Okay, so here's our rectangle 2. All you want to do is just go ahead and make sure you can just align it so it makes everything nicely. So it makes everything good. Okay, so it fits perfectly, I should say. So now click rectangle 1, press Command T or Control T on a PC, and I'm just gonna be making these to fit our document. Again, guys, I'm going to be stepping up my game now. More quality is going to be put into the videos, so if you notice a difference, that's great. If you want me to change something, please tell me so I can know what to change or what to add. Or if you guys are just loving the tutorials, please leave a like, okay? That just puts a big smile to my face, because, yeah. Alright, so here's our rectangle 1 and rectangle 2. Hold down Command or Control. Every time I say Command, it's on a Mac, for Control on a PC. if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight those, and I'm going to press Command T. Or no, my bad, not Command T, Command G to group them together. And if I were to disable the eye preview here, or the layer visibility, you can see that that's what we've created. So we can go ahead and rename our group 1 to top/bottom bars, I should say. Inside of our guide, or inside of our group, you can just double click, or you can't. Can you double click? You can. Well, you can just click once on the arrow. All right. So we can of course change the color, which I would recommend. I would suggest to keep it white, just because if we go back, our YouTube itself is white. The background is white. So in case we were to mess up anything, you can see that it doesn't show up as much. So that's why I prefer it to be white. No, I'm not being racist, okay? I'm gonna go and press X on our keyboard to switch between our foreground and our background colors. So black is our foreground color and white is our background color. So we're gonna click X once to go to our background color, which should be white. If it's not white, click this box right here, and then we'll just set it to default. Alright, so once we've done that, press Option Delete, and do the same thing for rectangle 2, Option Delete, and kabam, you're done. So here it is. Now once we have done that, we want to go ahead and select them again. So yeah, so hold down Command and select both of the rectangles, right click, click rasterize layers, and that will just make them into a shape where it's to a single layer. Alright, so now we're going to press Command E or Control E. Of course, I say a lot of shortcut, guys. I'm a shortcut guy. I don't like going over to the window, and that just takes so much time. So press Command E to group or to merge them together. And I'm going to just name this bars just to keep everything nice and clean. Alright, so once we've done that, I'm just using my channel, like my channel banner as a reference to show you guys so I don't miss anything. Alright, great. Now, once I've done that, we're going to go ahead and create this little kind of hanging indent, or I don't know, a bar. So I'm going to go over to YouTube channel banner. Great. So, yeah, so once I've done that, I'm actually going to create a new layer. So when you create a new layer, this is where you're going to choose your color, okay? So just scratch whatever I said before that. So I'm going to select our foreground color to be, I don't know, maybe green. Should it be green? Let's choose green, like a nice dark green. Should I go dark green? Like this color? Is that a good color? Okay. Whatever color you want. Once you've selected your color, hold down Option and Delete or Alt Delete on a PC, and that will fill it in. Okay, that's an ugly green. Never mind. Let's see. It's because I want to choose a good color because I don't want it to make it look ugly. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to... I'm going to make this a little bit darker on the darker side. Looks so gross, by the way. I don't know. It's just me. I'm kind of weird that way. Alright, we're going to choose this green. Whatever. So, I'm going to name this green background or green BG, whatever you want to call it. And once we've done that, that should be our background you can see here. So, now we go back to our YouTube channel banner or whatever you're going to be working on. We're going to move it down. Okay, so now it's going to look like this. So make sure it's in between the top/bottom bars or whatever you named your bars, this thing here, and our background. So that's at the point we're now. That's what we're on now. Just to not get you mixed up, okay? Now, once we've done that, I know I have to keep going back because I have like a short-term memory. And I cannot also talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. So yeah, once we've done that, probably because I'm talking too fast, we're gonna go over to, and we're gonna create a shape. So to create a shape, it's very simple. Create a new layer, drag it on top, on the very top. Make sure it's not in here. Make sure it's on top. You're gonna see a straight black line going across. And I'm gonna name this. Well, I'm gonna just leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna name this. I don't know, I'm gonna name it hanging indent. I know it's not a hanging indent, but we'll just call it that, okay? We're gonna go over to our shape tool, or whatever you want to call it, the rectangle tool. And I'm gonna go over to our polygonal tool. So now here's click and drag, and make sure our bottom is kind of straight like this. If you hold down shift, it's not gonna keep it proportional, because you know it's weird. So once it's straight enough, or you think it's straight, it's gonna look like this. Alright, so once we've done that, we're gonna change the color. So double click our foreground color or background color, whatever you have it chosen to. I'm gonna make it slightly darker, and I'm gonna click OK, and I'm gonna hold down Option Delete. Kabam! Now I'm gonna move hanging indent on top of this right here, and then I'm just dragging it behind that. So yeah, it's gonna be on top of green BG or whatever you named it to. So hanging indent is gonna be right on top, just like so. Again, you can just make it smaller to whatever you're gonna be fitting in here. Now this kind of made some trial and error. Keep everything inside of at least this square here. That side's not gonna look so good, but I try my best. Okay, no one's perfect here. It's just trial and error. Well, for me it is. Alright, so once I've done that, if you guys have a logo, that's gonna be perfect. You're right on track. If you don't have a logo, that's okay. You can add text or whatever. Just make sure it's not an ugly font that nobody's gonna read and it's gonna look really ugly. Just make sure it follows along with your theme of your channel. Alright, so once I've done that, I'm gonna go back to my YouTube channel, my YouTube stuff here. And I'm pretty sure I've done everything here. And here's our logos. I'm just gonna copy this folder here. I'm gonna duplicate the group into our this right here. I don't know how to explain it. So here it is. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that again. So very simple. Paste your logo, your first logo. It's probably gonna look like this, whatever it is. And you want to go ahead and make a copy. So click your logo, hold down Command and J, or Control J on a PC, or just click and drag your logo or your logo layer to create a new layer right here. And let go. Once you've done that, it's gonna give you this option here. So it's gonna look like this. Well, not like this yet. It's probably gonna look like something like that. So once you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and Command T, and you're gonna hold down Option or Alt if you're on a PC, and Shift at the same time, and click on the outside corner, and that will center it right here, and that will make it slightly bigger to make an outline. And once you're at this point right here, we're gonna go ahead and just keep everything the same because I don't want to mess with anything. And I am missing something here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and go back to logos. I just want to fix this one little piece here, which is bothering me a little bit. So I'm gonna just delete that part. And ooh, that looks pretty cool actually. Well, does it look cool? I don't know. Looks kind of. Nah, I don't think that looks good. I'm gonna just delete this part right here. I don't know. Maybe that looks good, right? Okay. I'll just leave it. I don't know. I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay. So here's our logo. Let's say that's our logo. And we have everything set. So now how do we get our smoke? Well, I'm going to be providing you guys a download link for that as well. So in the description, you guys can download the smoke. So that's going to be in my special effects here. So I'm going to just duplicate this to our new one here. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So don't worry, don't panic. So here it is, smoke. Looking cool now, isn't it? I know, you guys can thank me later. You guys can thank me later. I'm going to drag that out of our logos because that's not part of it. And I'm going to drag this into our bars here. Here's our smoke. All I did was simply decrease the opacity to 7%. And then I double clicked and I went to color overlay. I chose a color. I think I chose white because it kind of matches the color of our logo here. And that's all I did. And if you don't want it to be so noticeable, just again decrease the opacity until your liking. So I don't know, like 4 or 5% looks good. All right, great. We're on the right track now. So here's green, blah, blah, blah. Now, once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and go over to rated social icon pack. I'm going to be posting his, if I can find his video on YouTube, I'm going to post his link in the description so I can give him credit. So yeah, he has a lot of stuff. You know, everything you can think of, he has it right here. So thank you, Reddit Designs. All right, so I'm gonna go over to Instagram. Here it is. I'm gonna just go ahead and right click, duplicate layer. This is just a quicker way instead of clicking and dragging if you're in the full screen. So I'm gonna go over to badge banner, click OK. Or no, that's the wrong one. Oops. I'm gonna go over to YouTube. Here we go. I'm gonna go back to window. Okay, here it is. Here's our icon. I'm gonna go ahead and just drag it down there or up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this smaller by pressing Command T or Option T, and just like that, holding Shift to keep it proportional. Now I'm gonna create a new layer, and I'm gonna name this it's the troll. It's the troll. I'm gonna change the color to white to match our logo color. Always make sure you're matching colors because that's part of the design. You don't want to be mixing colors because then it's gonna look ugly and everything's gonna be off balance and all messed up. I promise you guys, it's gonna look a lot better if you guys follow my tips that I'm giving you right now. You're gonna live a much happier life. So here's our Instagram. I'm also gonna change the color. So I'm gonna double click Instagram layer or whatever icon you have. I'm gonna go over to color overlay. I'm gonna click this once here, this box, the color pickle, the color pickle. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be choosing. No, color picker, and I'm gonna be clicking on the outside here, green or like a lighter green, something that kind of pops out a little bit too. You don't want to make it like this because nobody's gonna see it. So I'm gonna go with that one. So the color pickle. All right, no, not the color pickle. All right, so here's our top. There is a motorcycle that is so annoying. Stupid motorcycle. Okay. Where is our top bars? Hanging indent. Okay. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, I think so. Sometimes I talk to myself, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna go over to color overlay. I'm gonna choose around, I don't know, should I choose white? Yeah, I'm gonna choose white. So I'm gonna choose again the logo color, and I'm gonna click OK because why not? And I'm also gonna change the color because it's white, or currently it's white. So I'm gonna click here and make it green, same color, and click OK. So you can see how everything's coming along, everything's following the rules or the principles of design. Great. Now once we've done that, we are going to organize everything because it looks like someone threw up here on Photoshop. So I'm gonna go ahead and press Command G or Control G on a PC. Double click your group. Name this social media like that, and we're gonna minimize everything right here. Smoke. I'm gonna just group that as well because I like to keep everything in groups. I'm gonna name this special effects. Does that make sense? Special effects? No. I'll just put special FX. There we go. And we'll just keep that like that. So social media, we'll name this orange. Top and bottom bars, we'll keep that yellow. Okay, there we go. So that's how it's looking beautiful. I know you guys love it. I hope you guys do. Now we're gonna add that outline that I showed you right here. So you guys can see the little outline. You guys can customize this, and yeah. So I'm gonna go over to. If you guys want this to be the same color as our top bars, like that, if I take it off, you can see it looks just like that. So if it's too big, that's what she said. If it's if it's too big, go to the top bars or the hanging indent and move it up. I'm gonna move it up like that. No, like you can use the arrow keys to move it around. So that looks good. Now I'm gonna go over to social media. I'm gonna hold down Command and click Instagram to make sure they're both highlighted. I'm also going to make them smaller by clicking and holding shift to make them smaller. All right, looking beautiful now. Looking beautiful. So now we're going to add the outline. Very simple. Go over to the top and bottom bars. And I think it is, right? Let me remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I kind of, it's kind of, my brain is just processing at the moment. So click Command and click the bars and press Command E. So everything should be now like merged together. So if I were to change the color, you can see it changes as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click. I'm going to go over to outer glow, blend mode. I'm going to keep it at normal. Doesn't really matter. Size 5, opacity 75%, looks good. Right here, we're going to change the color. So click this once and choose a color. I prefer using the inner color and choosing something darker like that. All right, great. So we're going to increase this a little bit to 8. You can see it's starting to come out a little bit more, which is looking awesome. So now if I zoom in, you guys can see it there. It's not very noticeable because it's barely noticeable. So I'm going to go to outer glow. It's probably because it's black. So I'm going to go green. I'm also going to increase the opacity just a bit. I can bring it up a little bit. I could probably choose this color here as our social. Click OK. And now you guys can actually see that there is an outline going on the top and the bottom, which is looking freaking sexy if you tell me, if you were to ask me. So I believe we are done with everything that I had to go through. Yep, that is everything. So I'm going to go back to YouTube channel here. Press Command J. Of course, you guys were using your rulers, right? Or your guides, I meant. And there you go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and save that. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you do, please leave a like in the ratings below. Comment. Don't forget to cast a vote on the straw poll, because I'll be checking that tonight. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys love these tutorials. If you do, honestly, please comment below. I like to see you guys comment. And yeah, so enjoy. Peace out, guys.